I.S.U.P.K.
If you ain't catch it, throw it underhand. I don't think they understand me. I done put my life on the line and I see. I don't think they understand me. No. Look me in my eyes, you can tell I'm a G. I know they don't understand me. No. I do it for my fam that's behind me, my team. And I hope you understand me. I ain't have a dollar, all I had was a dream. So I'ma make them understand me.
Give it up for the priest and prophet, Ricard Aria, out here in Boston, raising our brothers, you know, the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Again, we are I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General YAHANNA, started out at Harlem, New York, 1 West 125th Street, and we're worldwide now. You go on our website, you find a class, you got family members in areas throughout the world, and find a class near you, and let them know that we are out here to help raise this nation, the black, Hispanic, and Native Indians that you see here, the 12 tribes of the House of Israel. Understand that we're only out here for our people. Like the brother brought out earlier, we have to separate. Because you look at Chinatown, you look at Little Africa, you look at these East Indian areas and so forth. These are white areas. They're within their community. What community do we have? What say-so do we have in this world? Thanks a lot, brother. What say-so do we have in this world today? We don't even have our own communities, because you look into every hood now, they're trying to gentrify it with a Starbucks and a Whole Foods. You look across Ghetto USA, they're putting Starbucks and all these corporations within our areas. And they're not giving back to the hood. What they're doing is moving us out. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. And when I say man, I'm talking about women too, households. Because at the end of the day, we got to come together as a people. We have to stop the madness. We have to stop the black on black crime. We have to stop hating one another. Because guess what? You never see on social media, you see a couple incidences where you see white people going up against each other, or Asians, or East Indians. But every time you look on social media, it's one of us trying to hurt and kill each other. And why is that? Because we are destroyed. Let me get Hosea 4:6 before we get started. We're destroyed for lack of knowledge. Like the Lord said in the Bible here. This is not me saying it. Because I'll be out there with you. We'll all be out there like y'all, shopping and minding our own damn business. But this is true brotherhood right here. This is true love for our people right here. To wake our people up. That's because the men in I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General YAHANNA, we love our people. Just like the Lord loves you. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. And our job is to help wake our people up. And our job here is to is to put the black man back in the household and not keep us divided and not keep us separated. Like everything they have out here in this world today to keep us separated. Like the agendas that they pushing. And y'all know what I'm talking about. What month is it? Pride Month. You're not supposed to be a homosexual or a transgender. That's an abomination to the Lord. But a lot of our people partake in that. Why? Because we just accept what's given to us, what's pushed in our face. We just take what's given and we believe in our oppressor. Newsflash, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Newsflash, our oppressor, the so-called white man, do not give a damn about you or don't give a damn about us as a people. Because if so, we'll be equivalent. We'll be living in suburbia. We'll be living in mansions without having to be that exceptional black person to be playing sports or to be in the music industry or acting. And a lot of times, you have to compromise yourself. and to go against all moral standards to even get that big in this society, in this world. I'm talking about performing homosexual acts and having things done in order to get that lucrative money, to lose all sense of morality as a people, and understand by nature, we know what's right and wrong, but a lot of our people are forced. They feel forced. They're not forced, they feel forced to compromise by this sick bastard, our oppressor, these damn devil dogs out here. You got that scripture, brother? Read.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
This is the Lord talking. He said, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. When you look at Love and Hip Hop, when you look at these reality shows, what do you see? A black man or a black woman degrading themselves, looking like a bunch of fools, doing some real goofy nonsense on there. Read that again.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Our people don't know no better. They get up on there and they see a little check. So they get on these housewives shows. They get on these Love and Hip Hop shows and look foolish. All this is for entertainment. All this is for entertainment. And then you produce people like Cardi B, which she's blown up off of that show, that same show. But look what she had to do. Look what she had to do. And let's go back, if you want to go into the history of her, she was stripping and she was on social media like a lot of our young sisters out there, like a lot of our young brothers out there, young men out there compromising, doing acts of stuff that go against our morals, acts that go against what the Lord said we should be doing. Read.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because our people reject knowledge. Our people want to live that American dream. Our people want to live that dream. Our people want to be millionaires and live that lavish lifestyle. But understand that there's a price you gotta pay. Read.
I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
And the Lord said he will reject thee. The Lord said he will reject thee. Why is that? Because we choose not to. Look, understand that we've been doing this since 1969 to now. We're out here throughout the four corners of this earth, giving this word. We're on the internet. But what do a lot of our people do? Scroll right past, because they hear things they don't want to hear. Right. Understand that the truth hurts, and understand that the Lord's not a respecter of persons. Right. The Most High don't give a damn about who you are. The Most High don't care how you feel. You want to know why? Because he created you. So why should he give a damn? Drop that. Let me get Revelation 11 and 7. And understand that upon the Most High not caring, the Most High do care. He cares about his people, the black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. And he cares so much, he gave us laws, statutes, and commandments in this Bible right here. Take your time. Let me know when you got it. Okay. Understand that this wicked ass America that have Pride Month. This is Pride Month right here. This is a month. I don't know what the hell they do, because they do it 24/7, 365. So you might turn around and see a bunch of Fruit Loops doing somersaults in the middle of the street. Who knows? But it's Pride Month for the LGBTQ community. Understand that the Lord said homosexuality is an abomination. It's not us saying this. This is not me saying this. This is what the Lord said. So a lot of you out there, you call yourselves Christians. You call yourselves what? Catholic, whatever. Y'all call yourself believing in the Bible. Yet y'all choose to go against what the Lord said. And this is not me saying it. It's not any of my brothers here saying that. It's the Lord saying it. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 7. And when they shall, Salakia, verse 8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of a great city.
And their bodies shall lie in the street of a great city. You know what he's talking about? He's talking about America, and this is going on. And understand that when the Lord comes back, when you see a big black man come through this crack the skies, I'm not sure if he's going to have an afro or cornrows. When he cracked the skies with 200 million angels, he come down here. He's not passing out lollipops and popcorn. He's passing out. He's passing out whippings. He's slaying. He's coming with a double-edged sword, and it ain't gonna be a pretty sight. Understand that there's gonna be dead bodies out here across America, right?
Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
It was spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Sodom, if anybody knows the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, understand that that was a city of nothing but flaming homosexuals, lesbians, transgenders, you name it. All this is not new. All this LGBTQ whatever has been going on for years. And America is the spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Because Egypt, we was in bondage. In America, we in bondage. Back then, Sodom, you see nothing but sodomite. This is Pride Month. We gonna see who's really about that LGBTQ stuff. Because they're gonna be walking around here with rainbows and looking real weird. Looking real crazy. Looking very out of order spiritually. And why is that? Because in their spirit they know what's wrong. They body, they know they live in a lifestyle that the Most High said is an abomination. A woman shouldn't be with a woman. A man shouldn't be with a man. How y'all gonna make kids? I'm curious to know. Where the kids gonna come from? Because guess what? If you're a homosexual and you're with a man, or if you're a lesbian and you're with a woman, you're eventually gonna get old and die off. So where are your kids or offsprings to carry on your heritage and your lineage? It's nowhere to be found. Why is that? Because it's wrong. You can't produce. You can't make kids. So where are these kids gonna come from? What? Is it something that we missing? Is America making robots where we can adopt kids and they grow up? Like the Jetsons or something? What's going on? So understand, just off of not even looking at the Bible, just morally, just think sense, just common sense should tell you that homosexuality is off. Common sense should tell you that you should not be a homosexual. And then transgender is crazy. You're sitting there and a man wanting to be a woman wanting to be a man. And then let me tell you how sick that is. Because you have a lesbian couple walking around and one of the chicks is going to be dressed like a dude, a man. So why don't you just get the real deal? Why don't you get a man? Because when you look at stats, the most abusive relationships is a lesbian relationship, a homosexual relationship. The most abuse that you see up in the courts there. You're going to see that as opposed to heterosexual couples. Because you know what? A man knows that he could beat a woman. And when a woman goes off, you know what a man do? He go get another woman. A man's not emotional like that. A woman is. You can't have two human beings with emotions on 10. Men think with logic. A lot of times women think with emotions, right? Because they're emotional beings. So you gotta have an offset. And that's why it's not that, the abusive relationships within that community is up there. And that too proves that a woman shouldn't be with a woman and a man shouldn't be with a man. Read.
Where also our Lord was crucified.
Where also the Most High is crucified. We come out here today and we tell you the truth. But But y'all look at us, y'all rail on us, y'all try to find ways to shut down the lords, the priests and prophets of the Lord. But that's not happening, because the Most High won't allow that. Understand that. Y'all come up against us. A couple weeks ago, y'all came up and was very violent because we told Boston that abortions was wrong. And y'all still came up against us while we're teaching the truth. So what, you want us to lie to y'all? And I'm talking about black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Because America was built on a lie. Because of this bastard right here. Because of this homosexual. Because of this thief, murderer, rapist. All of what is going on in America today, Sodom and Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, is based off of this bastard's characteristics right here. This bastard right here is Christianity right here. Damn, I ain't slamming hard enough. But that bastard right there is what Christianity is built off of. Caesar Borgia. This is the image of Christ here. He's a black man. When you go into Revelations, the first chapter, you start the first verse and go down to the 13th verse. It'll tell you exactly what Christ is. Our brother, our king, our savior. Understand that that's an imposter there. That's a devil right there. Drop that. Let me get Deuteronomy 23 and 17. Let me know when you got it. Understand that we could be out here with our families, with our wives. We can be out here with our, enjoying a Saturday, just like everybody else. But we have a job to do. And we have a job, and we working overtime to help wake our people up. Because this is true love right here. True love is telling the truth and letting you know what you're doing right from wrong. If you don't care about somebody, you just let them keep doing what they're doing. And that's self-hatred. And that's hate right there. That's somebody you don't care about. But we care about our people. You know why? Because the Lord cares about us. I'm talking about the black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You got it, brother? Go ahead, read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
There shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel. Our women should not be out there naked, showing everything they got, knowing that they got a husband at home. And even if they don't, they shouldn't be walking out here naked. You got to have respect for yourself, black woman. You got to have love for yourself, Hispanic woman, Native Indian woman. You should not be a whore. Get out these damn strip clubs. Get out these clubs right here. Go to school. Learn a trade. Learn a trade. Learn a trade. Get out of all these clubs, all these strip clubs. Stop going on social media, showing your tail. Have more respect for yourself. You gotta be taught. If you ain't have your daddy and your daddy wasn't there, then come in our classes. We'll teach you. We'll teach you like we'll teach our daughters to have respect for themselves. Stop walking around here half naked, sleeping with every man you see because you have low self-esteem. Stop getting boob jobs. Stop thinking that you gotta show yourself to get some recognition, to lift your spirit up. Take some pride in yourself. And I'm not talking about this pride this month is promoting. I'm talking about within yourself. Understand, the Lord said there shall be no whores. He didn't say a few whores, some whores, 50% whores. There shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel, the 12 tribes, the black, Hispanic, and Native Indians.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Say that again?
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. You know what a sodomite is? What this whole month is priding themselves on. Homosexuality. Transgenderism. lesbianism. There shall be no sodomites with the sons of Israel. So if you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, understand that you are not supposed to be living that lifestyle. You are not. It is forbidden. Thus say the Lord. That have nothing to do. That's not me making it up. This is in the Bible. You don't believe me? Go look in the Bible. I'm not making this up at all. If it was up to me, I'd be home chilling, sipping on some strong drink right now on a nice sunny day. But we out here because this is love for our people. It should be no whores of the daughters of Israel and no sodomites. Understand that that's an abomination to the Lord. You're not supposed to live that lifestyle because that's being pushed on our people. It's being pushed in the schools. And what they're doing now is they starting from little to push that agenda on our kids, on our children. Because as they grow up, they'll be able to accept that lifestyle and understand that that lifestyle is sick. That's a sickness. I don't care what anybody say. It's a mental illness to be a homosexual. And understand that a lot of people that do become that have been violated. And understand, I'm not sitting there making fun of that at all because it's messed up. Some adults have taken advantage of a kid and they grow up feeling and being mentally jacked up. I'm not making fun of that at all. So understand that we do understand what happened to you, but you don't have to live that lifestyle. You don't. If you was violated, you need to get proper counsel on that. You have to get proper counsel on that. Because you can't get counsel from somebody that accepts that behavior because they're going to steer you in the wrong direction. You need somebody that can really take care of you and really counsel you on that. Drop it. 1 Corinthians 14. Yeah, understand that this is Pride Month right here.
Smaller still though.
And the Lord don't want us. The Lord, and I'm talking about the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. The Most High do not want us to engage in that type of behavior. Why is that? Because morally is wrong, and the Lord said so. And guess what? The Most High don't have to answer to a goddamn person on the face of this earth. Who does the Most High have to answer to? And He created all things living. Nobody. But He said not to do it. So guess what? You see the brothers here, I.S.U.P.K and the Commanding General YAHANNA. If the Lord said don't do it, guess what? We're not doing it. You got it? Read.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14, verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion.
The Most High say He's not an author of confusion. People go around and say, you was born gay. I was born gay. No. The Lord said He's not an author of confusion. The Lord's not going to say, don't be a homosexual, but He made you gay. The Lord's not doing that. He's telling you He's not an author of confusion. Read that.
But of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Salakia. 1 Corinthians 14, verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion.
For the Most High is not the author of confusion. So understand, when we recite scriptures out of the Bible, it's not off of our own understanding. This is what the Lord said. And guess what? We're priests and prophets of the Lord. And if the Lord said, don't do that, guess what? We're not doing it. Just like you shouldn't do that. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You should not do that. Okay, drop that. Let me get James 3:16. We're not supposed to be doing that because This Pride Month is just keeping us further away from the Most High. This Pride Month is keeping us, is going to bring death. Because guess what? The Most High, understand, what do you think monkeypox, what is that? Monkeypox going on now. That's a sexual transmitted disease. And they said it's all up and down that community, LGBTQ, transgender, lesbian community. That's going on now. They're the ones that's getting it. I wonder why. It's not by mistake. What do you think all these pestilence diseases, corona, all these storms, all these things that's going on? This is of the Lord. This is of the Most High. It's not an accident. It's not by coincidence. That's because the Lord, enough is enough. This place is going up in smoke. And understand, it's not by us, it's by the Lord. And that's a beautiful thing right there. Yeah.
The book of James, chapter 3, verse 16. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work.
Where there's envy and strife is, there's confusion in every evil work. There's confusion in that community. There's confusion when you think that you could dress like a woman when you're a man, and when you're a man, you dress like a woman. And when you think that you can sit there and have affection for the same sex and think that that's normal, that's confusion. And there's envy and strife. Why you think that the assault rates, when you go look in the court system, domestic violence is in there because it's envy and strife. Because you can't have two women, you can't have same-sex marriages, relationships, and so forth. Because there's confusion there. Drop that. Let me get Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Yeah, so understand that it's envy and strife within that community because they're confused. It's confusion. It's envy and strife within there, which is going to bring on confusion, where they're going to be fighting and they're going to be killing each other. Damn near. That's because that's a confused society right there. That's a confused world right there. So understand that the Lord don't like that. You got it?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The woman shall not wear what pertaineth unto a man. Understand, when you got women wearing baggy pants, boots like men, they shirt like a man, they hat like a man, you're not supposed to be wearing that. I'm not saying you can't wear pants, but you got to wear women pants, women clothes. You got to sit there and wear what pertaineth to a woman. You don't sit there, you don't have a man dressing up with a pocketbook and high heels, putting on makeup and wigs. You don't do that. That's an abomination to the Lord, read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
That's right.
You're not supposed to be putting on summer dresses and so forth. Understand that that's an abomination.
Right.
Now, that's my time, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.